What would you like to share with others about what makes Schaeffer Douglas unique and essential to be at the closing?
We view this as a legal transaction. The industry's changed a lot over the last 20 years. And although it's a legal transaction, it's really transitioned more to an insured transaction. And some folks view it that way, that they're just issuing the title insurance. And as long as that's issued, that'll take care of any problems that might lay underneath. We're still very legal focused. I like to joke that we're still 90% legal, 10% marketing. There are some of our competitors who flip that. They're probably more 90% marketing, 10% legal. We still want to do the legal side of things, but at the velocity that everybody needs to get things closed quickly, but correctly. We fix problems. We don't want to just insure over them. So that's still our focus, to make it so that later on there aren't any problems coming back for folks, which is why for things like undischarged mortgages or improperly discharged mortgages, which still comes up all the time, particularly during the 2000s when there were so many banks and then going out of business. You have mortgages that never got discharged or improperly discharged. And oftentimes we can get affirmative coverage on the title insurance that just says, if that mortgage ever is a problem and you get sued, the title insurance will pick it up. We make the sellers fix that at this point, because there's a service that for a few $100s will get a discharge 95% of the time or so, even on these old mortgages. And we are like, we want this cleaned up now. We don't want to just insure over it. Yeah, we want to make sure that everybody gets what they need for a transaction.
At the end of the day, when I'm out in the field, I feel very supported by our staff, the employees that we do have, because they do genuinely care. We do have that same goal to get people to the closing table. And then also too, that we have that support. Not one person holds one job or role, if you will. So we always have that backing. We have two attorneys, not just Eric Schaeffer, but we have David West as well. We've got a couple abstractors. So we do have the means to always have that support and that backing. So it definitely helps me feel confident in the field, just knowing that I've got a great team behind me.
At this point, we still have 2 full-time abstractors. The one has been doing this some years, and he's a wizard with title.
Cool. Yeah.
And the inexperienced one has been doing it for nearly 20.
Yeah.
So now the downside is
Great.
eventually they're going to
No.
retire on me, which
Yeah.
will be tragic. We still keep this all in-house. And the good thing is we can
Well,
turn
cool.
things around quickly because we do control the title search.
Yeah.
If I call Mark up and say, hey, I need you to drop everything and look this up for somebody now, we can get that done. And then Hillary pointed out, David West, who's the other attorney, has been doing this for 8 years now. So he's experienced stuff, to know what he's doing, and not be too jaded yet. I've been doing it a long time, but I'm still not jaded. But I've been involved in various aspects of the law since I graduated law school in '86. Some civil litigation, corporate, and real estate, all from the beginning, to working at a large firm doing just purely commercial real estate, large scale merger and acquisition stuff that gave a different perspective and also helped make me realize I didn't want to do that, and fled to Maine to live a better life.
That's great. It's so important that it's local too, because
Yes.
turnover, I know clients and during closing, it can be stressful, or if people just want to find out answers. And so having it local and in-house and
Accessible.
very reassuring.
My wife and I are the only owners of the company, so we are locally Maine owned, not multi-state operations that all are owned from out of state. So it's a changing landscape there, but we'll hold down. In case of local folks here.